Good morning friends and teachers. My name is Janak Ghanshyam Khanal and in my this PT practical video I am going to give you the knowledge of chess pieces and board. Here we can see that there is a chessboard. A chessboard contains two types of square, when one is black and other is white. All these white squares are also known as light square and all these black squares are also known as dark square. Here we can see that this green line indicates a diagonal. This red line shows the rank, which is also known as row, and this blue line indicates a file, which is also called as column. Here we can see that here is a chessboard and every chessboard is having its 64 square and all these 64 squares are having their own algebraic notation, just like here a5, here c6, h8, f5, e4. Just like that, all the chess squares are having their own algebraic notations. Here we can see that here's a king. It has given the value infinite because if there is no king in the chess is over at that time only. Here we can see that here's a king and a king can move in all directions but only one step. All these black arrows show the moves of a king. Here we can see that it's the queen. The queen have the value 9. It is given the value 9 because it's the most important piece after the king. A queen can move in diagonals, rows, file, and because of its this quality, it is given the value 9. Here all these red arrowheads show the move of a queen. After that comes the rook. The rook is given the value 5 because it's the most important piece after the queen. Here we can see that here's a rook and a rook can move only in row or file. Here after that comes the knight. The knight has given the value 3 because it's the important piece after the rook. Here we can see that here's a knight and all these red squares are showing the place where a knight can move, and a knight while moving makes the L shape, just like first square, second, and after that third. It creates the L shape. After that comes the bishop. The bishop is having the value 3 because it's the important piece after the knight. Here we can see that here's a bishop and this bishop can only move in diagonals. There are two bishops in any color of chess piece and one can move only in dark squares and the other can move only in light squares. After that there comes the pawn. The pawn is having the value 1 because it's the least important piece in the chessboard, but it's the most important piece in the endgames. And here we can see that a pawn has 3 types of moves. If it's in his home position, it can move 1 step or 2 steps in starting. But if it's not in home position, it can only move 1 step. And if a pawn can capture any piece in its diagonal, so it can move in that diagonal only, or it can move also straight. Thank you guys for watching and thank you teachers for watching my this PT practical video.